Your Browns made headlines yesterday.
Yep.
The one time this year they'll do that, probably. When their coach, Todd Monken, named Deshaun Watson the starting quarterback over Shedeur Sanders after being booed off of the field in their most recent preseason game.
Yeah, I would have been, if I was there, I would have been booing as well. But I'm not willing to spend money to go see the Browns right now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not a loyal Browns fan. You can call me that, whatever. But I have been not on the Deshaun Watson wagon since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Since we traded for him, since we paid to have him come to our team.
Yeah.
From Houston. I thought it was a big miss at the time. We gave him the largest contract Cleveland has ever given out, which was a total disaster. You could see from a million miles away.
Was it like the biggest contract in NFL history at the time?
It might have been. It was over $200 million. Like, it was so much money.
Yeah.
It was so much money to a guy that had not proven it with Houston. Like, he had not exactly shown you that he's going to do anything worth that amount of money. And yet, of course, the Cleveland Browns are willing to spend that on him. He had all of these allegations surrounding him, so his character was in question, his play was in question, all of it was just a mess. And of course the Browns decided, yep, that's our guy.
Yeah.
That's who we want to give all this money to. It just is the most Browns thing I've ever heard in my life. And I was so mad at the time. There were fans that defended it at the time, but now they've come to their senses and realized how ridiculous this move was. And have realized that, this was never going to work out. It was never going to work out. Ever.
But
at
it's
any
not
point.
Deshaun Watson's fault. It's Cleveland's fault.
I would say it's a mix of both. Because Deshaun Watson certainly hasn't been the most easy player to work with.
Mm-hmm.
The guy has been very antagonistic towards the organization at times, to the fans. He's done things that I would say are pretty questionable outside of football. And then also, I would say the Browns made the wrong move in going for him entirely. They haven't put a great talent around him to support a quarterback.
Yeah.
And so I don't think you can necessarily blame fully Deshaun Watson, but the fact that they gave one player that amount of money, it was just ridiculous from the beginning.
Yeah.
They never should have given any player that amount of money because you just don't have a team that can support somebody that makes it worth paying someone that much.
You know what's sad now? How many years later is this?
It's a long time. I was in college. It's a long time ago when this happened.
And he's still the best option they have.
Exactly.
So that's telling you how bad the organization is.
Yeah, and I take that back. I don't agree that he is the best option because I do think Sanders has a higher ceiling, and it's not that I think Sanders is the guy. He's not the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not your future quarterback. You can't put your hope in him. But I do think he has a higher ceiling than Watson does because Watson is just a bad news bear. Like, he's going to go out there, it's going to look terrible, and it's not going to go well. I can just already tell. And so Sanders at least has a shot for some type of little things to go right. It's not going to be great, but I would much prefer to see him on the field than Watson.
I think they're helping Shedeur Sanders by doing this. Whatever happened to
theory.
Dylan Gabriel, the guy they drafted before Shedeur Sanders? Like, does he still exist?
I don't even know where he's at.
Did he vanish?
Maybe we traded him. I don't even
Dylan
remember.
Gabriel.
I don't even remember what's happened with Gabriel. I'm so out on the Browns right now.
The Browns are going to be bad. They're going to be bad no matter what. But their first 4 games have 2 road games against the Jaguars and the Buccaneers. That's not going to go well.
Yeah.
In Florida, it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
So that's not going to go well.
Baker Mayfield's going to have a field day.
Yeah, that's right. A Baker Mayfield revenge game. Then the Panthers, okay, maybe. And then the Steelers, who maybe, the Browns division game. They always play them tough, but it's on the road. Sunday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers. The Steelers are going to win. So you let Deshaun Watson be a disaster for a little while, and then Shedeur Sanders gets to come in and ride in and be the hero. Maybe it's that next game where they play the Jets, or maybe it's later in the year, closer to their bye week, when they don't leave the state of Ohio for 2 months, again play like the Raiders and the Falcons. And either way, whenever he hops on in, if there's a chance he could ever have success, it's going to be one of those two situations, not fed to the Wolves against the Jaguars in Florida.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Maybe that is the plan, but I also think the plan just could be tank and try and get somebody better.
We're just assuming there's a plan.
Yeah, that really is an assumption.
Pretty clear.
It's a pretty big assumption
The
with the
last
Browns.
few years, they don't have one.
While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.